No, we're not sovereign citizens.
We're not sovereign citizens.
We're not sovereign citizens.
We're not sovereign
Okay,
citizens.
well, you're whatever you want to be.
I'm an American citizen.
Yeah, I'm an American citizen.
I'm glad you're an American
Practicing
citizen.
exercising my rights. I went and bought a camera and I'm using it freely.
Cool. I got no problem with that.
Well, we obviously do because you asked me for my ID to figure out if I was doing something wrong.
I'm not going to go round and round in a circle with you guys. I'd appreciate it.
Well, then go back. Go back inside.
We're getting a ton of calls about you guys.
It doesn't matter.
You know, being in the parking lot, doing all this. It's a little bit suspicious. Okay?
People's paranoia does not trump our rights, sir.
Well, to a certain extent, you're right.
No, to a full extent. To a full
We
extent.
have to make sure that you guys aren't out here
Until I break a law, sir, you have no jurisdiction. We're on level playing grounds. Actually, you work for me until I commit a crime.
Well, I don't actually work for you, but that's fine. I work for the county of Ventura.
Okay, so for the taxpayer.
You work for the sheriff, right?
I work for Jeff Dean, who's the sheriff.
Exactly.
And your sheriff is elected by the citizens, correct?
Okay.
We're going to argue semantics.
D. James says he doesn't work for the people. He works for the sheriff, and I believe that we elected the sheriff. So he's saying he works for the sheriff.
Okay. So the bottom line is
the bottom line is you're dismissed, and we don't want to talk to you.
Okay, and the bottom line is I can go on city or county property.
Yeah, it's our property.
You can't trespass me.
You can't loiter there with no business.
I have a picture. I'm recording with a camera.
But you're not telling me what business you're.
We don't have to.
I don't have to.
We're not your property.
I don't have to.
This is legal business.
This is legal business. You can't trespass me from city.
I don't have to tell you.
I'll say, all right, I'm on my way.
You're nobody.
You don't have to. You cannot trespass me from city or county property unless I commit a crime.
I'm not your property that I would have to answer.
Videotaping is my purpose to be here, which means I'm not loitering. You need to study the
what I was
loitering.
doing, but when you came off and you started with the ID crap,
No, you told me that you didn't want to answer any questions because you're doing a story. You didn't want to tell me what story you were doing.
and that's not my right.
We don't. We have a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, don't we?
Well, have you committed a crime? Because the Fifth Amendment applies when you commit a crime.
It applies at all times.
At all times.
At all times.
You guys need to, man.
Film me.
Film me. You and the station. Make sure you guys are kept accountable.
Well, obviously you guys wanted some attention. People were gonna.
Obviously, you wanted attention because you got out of your car and came to us.
No, we got a call. That's why we're here. We're not coming out.
I already told him, so
you
you guys are dismissed now. So.
And all you had to do was tell the callers that what they're doing is a First Amendment protected activity.
That's it.
Well, that's
You are familiar with California Penal Code Section 148G.
Argue with you.
Then you can go. We're not going to argue.
We're not arguing
with our employees.
You are arguing.
We don't argue with our employees.
Okay, you are arguing. That's why we're.
No, we're not arguing.
Why don't you go back to work?
We're educating you.
We're actually working. And like you said, we're dismissed. Fine. We're going to stand.